feeds it to Weems. Puts up a three. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Collison's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Simple life, no American Idol, but I get by. Wish I could tour with fifth wheel bus. Back to the real world, time to wake up, film antifreeze, the land with big brothers.
Check out our interview with Pacers All-Star forward Paul George.
You know, it's just great to be a part of something that you grew up playing.
Then we have some tips on
The 2K Sports pregame show.
We have started the big countdown, and the hour is almost here. But before we celebrate at midnight, we welcome you to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson,
Happy
joined
New
by
Year!
Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet
New
Smith.
Year!
This is very exciting.
Yes.
Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Well, for the Clippers, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. And there were rumblings about DeMarcus Cousins getting traded or wanting out last season. Ownership said they wouldn't trade him for anyone and put those rumors to rest.
Listen, it would be impossible to get equal value for the Cousins trade. He's not going anywhere. He's already a top center in the league and still very young. He just has to learn to get along with upper brass to win a championship.
Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sideline.
Ready to go?
Wow, the fans making a lot of noise here inside the arena. The Sacramento... He's checked in for Anderson. Money comes in for Marco Bellinelli. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Darren Collison. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Olynyk, he's checked in for Zeller. Johnson comes in for Paul Pierce. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Austin Rivers in for Chris Paul. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Johnson is out there with Griffin. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Rivers in at the point guard position. And now a look at the teams that have shot the... ball the best over the course of the last month. The Clippers third.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
Caspi, he's checked in for Sacramento.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
It's picked off. Here's Weems, covered by Reddick. The three ball, Caspi with the bucket. Caspi's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for Sacramento.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And I really think you got to love the way they protected the rim today. I mean, a good number of blocks in the first half. Let's see how the Kings have performed over the last few weeks. First in fewest turnovers per game. Third in opponent offense. And they're the third-ranked fast break team in the league. I mean, there's always that fear that they're going to run you off the court when you play them. You've got to get back in transition against this team.
And, you know, going back to their turnovers, fewest in our league, that shows you the intelligence they play with. You have to beat them. They are not going to do it for you.
Ben McLemore, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. And that one's good.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
And Caspi kicks to Weems. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances at the free throw line here.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Rajon Rondo. He's averaging 10 points a game, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
Griffin a screen on Rondo. Reddick inside the line, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Rivers against Rondo. Feeds it to Reddick. Off the pick. Here's Griffin. Got a hand on it. Here's Weems. And he gets it to go. Now it's a 7-point Sacramento lead.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And the wide open shot from Reddick gets the three-pointer to fall. Reddick's got 5 points so far.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Rondo dishes to Caspi. Here's Weems. Another three for Sacramento.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Picked by Griffin. Rivers kicks to Reddick. And there's the feed to Rivers. Now the pass to Reddick. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Kings leading now by 7. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, McLemore. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Outside Griffin. Fades back. And down it goes. And you talk to Chris Paul, and it's clear he was born to play the point guard position.
Fortunately, I've always been vertically challenged.
Vertically challenged. Money's checked in for Bellinelli. The Clippers also changing it up. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Olynyk. Johnson comes in for Pierce. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. So for the Clippers right now, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Griffin is out there with Johnson. And it's Zeller in at the 5, roaming the paint. Collison the pass to Weems. He feeds it to Gay. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks it to Weems. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Weems got 13. With the All-Star game almost here, let's see how the West is shaping up. Taking a look at the Clippers. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, Sacramento, they're much further down in the standings right now.
And right now for the Clippers, they look like a team on a mission. We knew coming into this season that they were going to be one of the teams to beat. They've done nothing to change anyone's mind about that.
That's for sure. I mean, expectations were high for these guys, and they've more than lived up to the hype.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
No, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Caspi, he's checked in for Cousins. And McLemore's subbed in for Rudy Gay. Griffin dishes to Zeller. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes. Like conducting an orchestra.
Trying his luck deep. And it's Weems missing.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
To the middle. Stolen. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zeller's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Rondo against Rivers. Redick, a good look, finds himself wide open and drills it. Redick's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Griffin a screen on Rondo. Rivers kicks to Redick. Johnson from outside. And good on the basket. Book it. And now just a 4-point Sacramento lead. 1:49 left in the first half. And stolen by Redick. Pass to Griffin. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
They get it back.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Well, some very valuable players right here. Big men who can create turnovers for their teammates inside. These are the power forwards and centers with the most assists in the past month. Blake Griffin, number 1.
I don't care what level you're at, high school, college, or pros. When you have the combination of size and passing skill that he does, it gives your team a huge advantage.
Most certainly does. I mean, anytime you get a big guy who can pass it, I mean, it forces strange rotations for the defense.
Keep going.
And he's thrown plenty of opposing defenses into chaos with his passing.
Both free throws good from Weems.
It's been a tough go for him, just an uncontainable game for money. He has 15 points, and he's hit 6 shots from the charity stripe, contributing to their offense.
And you know what? When he's had the opportunity, he's been in attack mode, and that's what led to those points at the line.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Los Angeles Clippers. The Kings have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. Picked by Griffin. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The shot by Redick, no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Weems, covered by Redick. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. Tries again. Here's Olynyk. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Weems, buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review.